It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning to you on Monday after a long holiday weekend. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend and enjoyed yourself and some turkey. And now you're back at it, probably on your computer shopping today on Cyber Monday. We'll talk more about that coming up. But we do have some news to tell you about.
All right. We were off Thursday and Friday for the holiday. So in the news for a couple days, a local bar is being sued by the parents of a teenager who was killed in a car crash. The Logan Rogersville high school student lost his life in the crash last year. He was the passenger in a car driven by an 18-year-old driver who was drunk at the time. Now the parents of the victim are suing Club Rodeo, accusing bartenders of serving alcohol to the underage driver. Employees of another Starbucks store in Springfield are unionizing. The store on Battlefield at Maryland Avenue voted 15-1 to form a union, making it the second location in Springfield to do so. The first location to unionize is at Glenstone and Cherry. Scheduling and staffing are a couple of the main issues for those employees.
Okay. And this is interesting. A professional soccer league could be coming to Springfield. The city's talking with United Soccer Leagues, which is a rung below Major League Soccer, which has teams up in Kansas City and in St. Louis. There's a possibility of a Springfield getting both a men's and a women's team and a new stadium that would be built on Traffic Way and National just east of Hammons Field. The city council will discuss that at a special meeting tomorrow. So that'll be interesting to see what comes of that.
Yeah, that is fascinating.
Yeah.
That's really exciting, first of all. Secondly, I would have never in a million years thought that we would be big enough to do such a thing.
Well,
but I stand corrected.
This league has different levels of it, and there are different. There are big cities and small cities involved. So I don't know how financially we could support it. You know, I know there are soccer fans here, but even when you go to Drury or Missouri State was really good this year, top 15. There's not a huge crowd there. We went to a couple of games and I enjoyed them, but I don't know how you make money, but it'll be interesting to see whether they do it. I hope so.
Me too.
As we mentioned, today is Cyber Monday, a day created in reference to a big online shopping day leading up to Christmas. It comes after Small Business Saturday, of course, Black Friday. But it seems online sales have been happening in big ways even before today. No surprise. Black Friday spending at brick and mortar stores was not up as much as online sales were. And we talked about this, I think we talked about last week, how it seems like the event of Black Friday is no more. You know, you did it. I went out, right?
Yeah, and we went to the mall and we went to Academy, neither of which were that busy. But I ran into a friend at the mall who said Target was insanity.
Okay. Well,
maybe
Target
it just depends on where you go. And we were not looking for any specific item. The girls just kind of wanted the experience of it. And so I was off work and, we were just having fun. So
maybe Target had doorbuster deals. I know Bass Pro, I think, was giving out gift cards for the first however many people in line to try to.
Yes, I forgot. We also went to Bass Pro, but we went a little later in the morning.
Yeah, right.
And so it was a pretty big crowd, but I was not anticipating, at that hour, any big crowds. I mean, you and I worked the day when it was like a football game. Like I was always at Best Buy. The managers would always let us come in early, before the doors open to the public, and they would rush in. They had a game plan. They knew what they were going for. There was a limited quantity of whatever product, and first come, first serve, and it was madness and a lot of fun, but gone are those days.
And sometimes trampling and fighting.
Sometimes that too. Yes.
Not around here, but other stores, elsewhere. I miss the event of it. I miss. I like the idea of maybe Target was doing this, having doorbuster deals where it's a certain number of items that are a really good deal that you got to be here to win. I
Yeah.
like that, but I think they don't care whether you're in the store or online. As long as you're buying online, they
Right.
can service a lot more people faster. So at any rate,
Yeah.
in-store
I don't know.
purchases.
One more thing. I am sad. The mix up of the days. Like, for instance, like there is one item that I need to buy for a gift. And so I'm like wondering, like, well, what's the best day to buy that on? Like, should I just wait till Cyber Monday, the actual Monday, or should I buy it online right now? Because it still says on the item, it still says Black Friday sale. Like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel defined to me anymore. And that is my problem.
It used to be Black Friday was when you're going to get the best deal, but now not necessarily.
Now or never, or Cyber Monday, get it today or never. And now I'm like, oh wait, today is whatever day, Saturday, I guess it was, but it still said Black Friday on it, you know? And I'm like, but Friday's no more. Like, we've turned the midnight hour. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
At any rate, in-store purchases were up 0.7% year to year over last year, but e-commerce sales were up 15%. So people are just content to stay in their jammies at home by the warm fireplace, drink some hot cocoa, and shop on the computer.
Apparently.
And then of course, tomorrow is Giving Tuesday, so it's a day to donate to charities, and a lot of charities depend on that. It's a big day for them, so be generous.
All right. The turkey trot was extra popular this year. In fact, 6,200 racers took off. That's a 16% increase over last year's attendance. This year was the biggest turnout since 2019. So yeah, that's really big considering those were pre-COVID numbers. The annual event raises money for the Developmental Center of the Ozarks and the Springfield Greene County Park Board Youth Scholarship Fund.
Yep, it's always a big event and a good race. This was cool. The Nixa Eagles will play for the state championship on Friday night in Columbia. They beat Kirkwood 56-46 in a shootout in the Class 6 state semifinal game over the weekend at Nixa. The Eagles will take on DeSmet from the St. Louis area Friday at 7 o'clock, and we'll be rooting on Nixa to a victory. And the Missouri Tigers got a win on Saturday in the final game of their season. They took on the Arkansas Razorbacks at a cold and snowy Memorial Stadium in Columbia. Man, we missed out on that by maybe an hour and a half to the north if you're driving. The Tigers had a good season. They were ranked in the top 25 for most of it. They will play in a bowl game, but they did not make the college football playoff. And the Chiefs got another win. Another win. Again, it came down to some of the final possessions of the game, and this one a controversial call by the officials. Not people across the league not happy with that, thinking that the Chiefs get all the calls, blah blah blah. It gave the Chiefs their 11th win of the season and set an NFL record for their 14th consecutive one-score win. So they're treading dangerously, thin ice, you could say. With that win, though, the Chiefs clinched a playoff spot. So back to the playoffs they go, of course. And stick around because in just a few minutes, we will be telling you how you can win tickets to an upcoming Chiefs game. In what could be another Super Bowl year, you could get free tickets. So stick around. We'll tell you how to do that.
Yeah, about 2 more minutes and then we'll be there. This is interesting. Parents, beware of social media marketing this Christmas. One state's attorney general says online influencers, are marketing skincare products to teens and tweens that include active ingredients like retinol and other acids that are okay on adult skin, but can be harmful on kids' skin. One company that they mentioned by name, which this is one example of many, but it was one I had heard of called Drunk Elephant. I guess I've heard of that because I have 2 girls in that age group in my household. I've seen some of the marketing. Their products look fantastic, but apparently doctors say some of them, companies like that one, are enticing a younger crowd to a product that they do not need to be using. So, and it is interesting to me how our kids don't have social media yet, but they still are aware of the trends. you know?
Right. Yeah, they're influenced by, I guess, other kids who are influenced by the ads. I don't know.
Yeah. I just think it's interesting because they don't have social media yet, nor do most of their friends, but yet.
This skincare, I mean, there's nothing wrong with skincare, even if you're young, but you got to be using the right stuff. And this started a couple years ago, I remember.
Yeah.
This is not all that new,
Right.
but it's intensifying.
Yes. If you are looking for a live Christmas tree, the Boy Scouts are selling them again this year in Springfield. One Springfield troop is set up in the Battlefield Mall parking lot near the Dillard's entrance. They will remain open from now through mid-December or until trees sell out. Also, you can get $5 off if you bring a pack of hot hands that they will be donating to a local church. So
Cool.
For a cold weather shelter, actually. So that's a great cause. Bring some hot hands with you and get $5 off of a live tree.
Okay. That's awesome. All right. We're going to tell you how you can win Chiefs tickets now. It's super easy. You go to aroundtheozarks.com, click on contests, and then go down to the Branson Bowl. And we are giving away tickets this week. I think when do we announce them? Friday?
Thursday.
Friday we announced
No, Friday
the winner.
morning. We picked them on Friday afternoon, winner, and then we announced them Friday morning.
We picked them Thursday afternoon.
That's what I said.
You said Friday afternoon, but
I did?
Yeah, Thursday afternoon.
I didn't even know that I said it wrong. Yeah. We pick them Thursday afternoon, announce them Friday morning.
Okay. So you go to contest, Branson Bowl, to enter the keyword, which is as follows. The keyword is family.
That's it. The keyword's family. Do you remember what they win?
Family. They will win tickets to the Chiefs game December 21st versus the Texans at Arrowhead. So it's right before Christmas. What a gift that would be for somebody. And you have as good a chance of winning as anybody. So remember the keyword, which is family.
Yes. You will also get some Branson official vacation destination of the Kansas City Chiefs custom gear.
Yep.
So that and tickets, game tickets for free. Also at aroundtheozarks.com, you can play in our contest called Deck the Ozarks. And you have from now through the 8th. So you have just a few more days, 6 more days to submit a picture of your best Christmas decor. So lights outside the house, lights inside the house, some cool like tree decoration, whatever that is for you, your best Christmas decor. Send us a picture of it, a still picture. And then the 8th, December 8th is the last day to submit the picture. And then it's going to be people's choice. So we are not judging, Ethan and I. You are judging. Our listeners are judging
Voters,
the best one. And then whoever wins gets a 4-pack of annual passes to Wonders of Wildlife, which is fantastic, and a $100 gift card to Jim's Steakhouse and Pub. So it should be great. Should be great. And the listeners get to vote on the best one. So make sure you get those pictures to us by the 8th.
Okay. Very good. Lots of good stuff going on.
Yes, sir.
'Tis the season.
Check it out at aroundtheozarks.com.
Yep.
That's it. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. We hope to see you back here tomorrow morning. Hopefully you had a great break, but now you got to get back to it.
Yeah. Have a good Monday. We'll see you Tuesday.
Bye.